Hey everybody, welcome to another Thursday episode of Nowaskey Extreme Performance. So I tell you what everybody, things have been just crazy around here, and so we're just off track with our videos, right? Like we wanted to be building something today, but I tell you what, we're all the Black Friday orders we got, we're trying to build front ends and get shocks together and things shipped out. So today I thought it would be cool if you guys tuned in while I was teaching Blaze how to build our level 3 fork packages. So I want everybody to understand the attention to detail and the care that goes into doing these. We're not just slapping them together and shooting them out the door to you. We're making sure it's right. I mean, that's how we do things at Nowaskey. We do it right. So Blaze started here initially. We hired him for shipping stuff, right?
Yes.
But you're going to UW Stout for?
Mechanical engineering with a minor in material science.
So, I mean, Blaze is super smart. He's now been designing parts for us and developing new things here. And now he just started working full-time and he's gonna be doing his internship with us. We're also making a training video with some of this footage so we can train other people moving forward, and just a lot of things going on. But I think it'll be kind of cool. And Slick has been hard at work in the office, and I'm hoping you can give us some updates on some new things we're implementing on the website as far as call systems and AI assistants and stuff that we're working on.
Yeah, I want to mention that we tried to do an update in the last video so that it would hopefully come out around the time that we were making changes, but the footage got all messed up or whatever happened, right? So
yeah.
We did talk about it in that video, but we just kind of wanted to say it again. So we are working really hard on a good phone system here. As you guys know, we've talked about being a small team and we're trying to grow that, but it's the most challenging part about just hiring people is that we can't just put them on the phone right away for some of your guys' more serious questions because, well, we've just been around for a while, so we have the knowledge to answer your questions, but not everybody does. So this phone system is ideally a way to, it's an AI assistant, which we're hesitant on, but we're told that that's really what is proper moving forward, or that companies are doing nowadays rather than just a standard phone system. And the reason for that is that that call system is ideally supposed to split your guys' calls depending on what you're looking for, whether it's shipping and, you know, Blaze can help with that, or if it's a technical question that maybe I can't answer about a turbo or power upgrades or tuning questions or whatever, that's kind of like a Pete thing, right? So, or if it's just a general sales question, then I know that I can help. So this system is kind of supposed to divide that and also give people tasks on those different phone calls so that we can make sure everybody's getting reached out to. We're hoping that it's all squared away and perfect for what we need it to be by then. So if you guys are calling right now and you're noticing a couple of errors and everything, it's because it's a whole new system and it's really in depth. And once it's done, it'll be really cool, but we have to use it to see what's wrong with it to then fix that and really develop the system. I mean, it's not just an off-the-shelf sales platform. It's a fully built out thing that's specific to our business that we are spending a lot of money on.
I don't want to say super. We're really excited about everything that's going on.
Super excited.
All right, so, all right, Blazer. So let's get this stuff out. So the first thing that I want to do is have you get the fork tubes out.
Okay.
So this front end.
Just gotta be very careful when you're opening these up.
So this is gonna be a level 3 complete front end, 14 to 24 bagger model, 49 millimeter. This is a +2 Blaze.
Okay.
Are these +2 tubes? We better
I
double
hope so.
check.
Yes.
All right. So it's +2 tubes in black, and then we're doing black anodized axial mount Dominator legs. So I'm pretty sure that we have to switch those Dominator legs from radial to axial, right, Blaze?
I think so, yeah.
And we have that stuff here to do that because we build these all the time.
color on these things is insane.
+2 extensions. All right. I'm OCD, right? I just always do things. So I think you pulled all the other stuff out of the box already, right, Blaze?
Yes.
So these are +2. So before we do anything, Blaze, we are going to put our +2 extensions on our cartridges. So here, Blaze, you see we have a lock nut.
Yep.
Right here. So I'm going to take my 1 1/8 on the jam nut and there we go. Simple as that. And you slide the +2 extension on. For the record, if you're doing +2 on 49 or 41, it's different. This is specifically +2 for 49. So then we put the stake back on. We gotta figure out what the real name for this is.
I'll have to Google
I
it.
feel like it's the, I don't even want to say it because it's going to come out wrong and then I'm going to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. I'd rather just not say it. All right, so then we're going to jam this. Sometimes it's easier to get a little broader. Can you hold that, Blaze, please? There we go. And then we need the 1 inch here and the 1 1/8. Boom. You want to try the next one, Blaze?
Sure.
So you just make that look like that. Boom, hard, all at once. Boom, hard, hard.
Bam, there we
you
go.
go. So this is the nice thing about Nowaskey cartridges. Typically when you're dealing with other companies, they have a completely different part number or a build out on the cartridge. And ours is very much adaptable to a lot of different things by being able to put the extensions on and the way we configure it. So it's really nice from a dealer standpoint that a dealer can inventory stock length stuff and then inventory extensions and you don't have a whole bunch of parts sitting around, right? Oh,
Oops,
sorry. No, I should be holding that. There you go.
That was a lot easier the second time. Oh,
That
okay.
one's just really snug. There you go. Ready? All right. Yep, that's probably plenty good. Okay. That tolerance is a little tight on that, huh?
It's pretty tight.
All right. Here's where I get fussy. So, Blaze, whether you have... So with the tubes, what I have found is that in these bushings here, there can be variables in these bushings, right? I mean, look how simple it is and
Yeah.
mass produced it is, right? So there just can be variables in these. And then also when you have black tubes seem to be I don't want to say the worst, but it's the most common with fitment things. I'm pretty sure the black coating just is thicker or has more buildup maybe?
I'm not too sure.
Aren't you a materials guy?
Yes.
Okay.
I just haven't really researched into that.
Not a coating expert though
Not yet, not yet.
Okay, so, and then I think I don't have so much problem with the legs, but like if it's chrome or if it's black, I always do want to check because I don't know, there's just something has been done, right?
Yep.
So I want to fit these. So the first thing I'm going to do is spray these out, and I know they're brand new. You can never have things too clean, in my opinion, and never trust somebody else's job before you, I guess. There you go, Blaze. Hand me the other one. Just going to take the tubes and clean these out quick. So I always spray the threads there, and then just kind of walk it down the tube. You guys see in the videos I use this trash can a lot for doing this, cleaning parts. And like I said, just like medium brake clean. It works really good, right? You just can't have a lot of trash in there and rags and you'll have a fire, but you kind of have to dedicate a trash can for this. Not just forks all the time too, just for doing other parts. So All right, so because these are black and because I know that we have had tight issues in the past, I'm just gonna take them off. You got a rag down there?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna wipe this and bang the tubes around, idiot. So I was just trying to feel in here and feel like if this edge, this cut where they rolled it is high or heavy or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These don't feel bad. Or this one doesn't. Blaze, what are we doing?
I know.
Everything feels good there. So then I kind of grab it and I keep that joint right there and I squeeze it as hard as I can and I rotate it like I'm seating it, you know? Right?
Yep.
So you can kind of see if there's a high spot or something. And right, who does this? Nobody. That I'm aware of. Nobody ever told me. Just stuff I figured out. So if I do this right away, okay.
Yeah, okay, you can see it.
All right. Now, we're gonna get this lubrication on here, and like I said, Blaze, I want you to put a wrench or something there.
Okay.
We probably shouldn't have a wrench. We should get something that's not metal, but we don't want that. So, this is what I'm interested in right now. What is this gonna feel like? Oh, Blaze.
Pretty nice.
All right, hold that. You know what it was? All the prep work. Like I showed you, cleaning everything, like trying to seat that, feel that, make sure that's all good. Okay, now I'm gonna trade you here. I'm gonna put a little more on it. See, now that I tested it once and I kind of know it's fitting good, so now I wanna lube it up good. Oh my gosh. Here, work that once. Do you feel how nice that moves?
Yeah.
So obviously that's dry in there, right?
Oops.
But this, yeah. So this is like, it's setting in nicely. Like I'm trying to hold it back. That is exactly what you want every time. If it's not that, then you need to work on it. Okay, so we're gonna keep these two together. All right, Blazer, I lubed that up. Now I want you to take this, lube the inside, right? Just think, you saw what I did. You're smart. Here, you stand over there and do it. I was kind of hoping it was going to be difficult, but just so everybody's aware, we're going to build a whole bunch of forks here. So Nick, I don't know, he's going to do good with the editing like he always does.
I think it just needs a little bit more lube.
You think it needs just more lube? Okay.
But it's pretty nice.
Okay. So I hope we get one that's difficult so we can just show how we solve the problem. But Murphy's Law says, because Nick has a camera out, they're all just going to go butter, which is great for us getting this stuff done. Looks a little tight.
Yeah.
It's not horrible.
Yeah, maybe
I
just
could
didn't
live
put
with
enough,
that.
Yeah, I don't think I put enough lube or something.
Let's switch. Grab that one. Let's try this one and that one.
Okay. Oh gosh.
How are we going to do this? Here. There you go. All right.
Oh, this one fits perfect in here. Just the lube.
That feels great too. Oh, they're both great, Blaze. You are good luck. Okay, so now we know those are going to go together. All right, we don't want to spill this. Now, let's see. So these are going to go last. So we have 2 sets of these out. You know, you get a set with the legs, and these are the dust seals. And this is going to be +2, so we're going to use the dust seals. So I have a little bin right here for the extra ones. This is what we want here. We are going to lubricate this and put it there. And then now on this, there's also a smooth and a rough side, right?
Right.
If you will. So if you look, see how there's a little taper?
Yep.
On that. And then on the smooth side, there's a little taper there. So like, I feel like when you're putting it on, doesn't
It's
have
a little
as,
nicer, yeah.
so with this side being square, There's more. So you're smart. I'm just going to have you start doing this. So lubricate this, put it on, lubricate the seal, put it on. This, you're going to have we talked about that, the sharp side down. Okay. And we're going to get that all on there.
Do you want to mention the way these go
I
first?
do. That's very good. Okay. So if you look at a seal, in almost all cases, any seal that's sealing oil, you'll see the spring in there, right? The spring goes towards the oil. So whether it's a main seal or a cam seal or a fork seal, the spring goes down. So there you go. Let's get all that stuff on the forks here. Oh, is that the sharp side down?
Nope.
No.
I did it right?
I don't think so.
Oh, is the sharp side down or sharp side up?
I think the sharp side is up. Yep. So it goes like that.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
Sharp is it's not really sharp, but you know what I'm saying. Perfect. Now do the same thing to that one. So you always want to lubricate everything. So we don't want friction, we don't want drag, we don't want things running dry. When you're assembling this, I go back to it, it's like building an engine, right? You got to make sure that things are lubricated so when you first start doing it and using it and moving it, you don't wreck something. The next thing is we are going to put the top out spring on here. Open that for me quick. So now I'm weird, OCD, right? This is just got some points in here. Don't need a lot. Just want a little lubrication on there. Slide that down in, like that. So you want them threads to dang near engage, right? You can't hear there's no rattling.
Right.
Right? So we want that. Threads aren't engaged, so we're just going to put a little pressure on it. So in a normal fork, you would have, when you put the fork cap on, you would have preload on the spring.
Gotcha.
In the stock configuration. But with our cartridge, this is your fork spring, and we've already set the preload on it. So we don't want to add a bunch more. So we want to have a little pressure on this because you want a little pressure on the top out spring so nothing's rattling, but you don't want to add a lot of preload, because you're not adding preload, you're just shortening the travel, right? By the more you have to suck it in, the shorter your travel ends up being in the end. I'm just going to do this because my fingers are already oily, and we're going to put oil in here, right? But all right. Now, Blaze, if you want to put a little blue Loctite on these bolts.
Sure.
And towards the end of the thread, right? Tony, where'd you put my tool? I need my impact.
Wait, isn't the silver impact down in that?
Oh, slick. Slick.
Oh, did he steal it?
Yep, here it is. Grab the air hose, Blaze.
Okay.
I'll get the proper tool. So this is I guess it's a 12 mil. Is it a 12 millimeter Allen if you use a 12 millimeter socket for it? I should know that, shouldn't I? All right. So I got this ready. Now, before you put these together, don't forget to put the cups on the end. We should stop making those black. Those should just be like raw.
Okay.
Don't you think? Yeah, okay. Oh man, Blaze, those just go together so nice. This is the thing. I'm telling you what, it normally doesn't go this easy.
I've seen Pete fight it for a while.
Oh my goodness. tell the people?
We're working on a new T-mount. We just got our first prototype and it looks really good, but I got to make some new edits for it. Mainly just chamfering, cleaning up edges so it's not as sharp so it doesn't cut anybody. And then after we see that, we're gonna test different colors. Probably black anodized is the main color we're gonna do, so probably machined aluminum, and it'll look hopefully really cool. It's sharp design, I think. Worked on it for a while. But yeah.
Yes. Okay, so when you're doing this with the Dominator legs, one of these bolts is an interference bolt, meaning you can't get this through here. And I feel like I've seen people try and it just no bueno. Okay, so you take that out and it's a 12.5/16. So now this is what I do. Blaze, I just hold it, the top, making sure that that is all the way there we go. I screw it in quite a ways. I should have a better tool for this. You know how you get in the habit of just working with something and there's a better way, but you just don't? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
And I like doing everything by hand. It's weird sometimes. Okay, I have to walk over here so I can feel it. A lot of you guys know. So all right, so we have to do a torque spec for this mental thing. We have to list a torque spec for this at some point. May not get inserted in this video, but we have to. There has to be something more than my feel to this, right? As I've said, this is the equipment I work with all the time. There we go. Huh? Blaze?
Yeah?
Why don't you put those two screws back in? Those two 12 points down there that I had taken out.
There we go.
This is your first official full-time day.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And you brought donuts.
I did.
I love
It's
it.
because it was a few minutes late, so I didn't know if you were here or not, so I might try and ease it with some donuts.
Hey, that works. Okay, so we want 150 cc's in each side. We got to measure it. So here we go, Blaze. See there, cc's?
Yep.
So these are pre-measured, but in-house building them. Look at that.
Perfect.
Right on the dot. Okay, so there we go. I guess we could drive the seal in, couldn't we? Before we do this.
Ah, that thing. Okay.
So we got our fluid measured out here, 150 cc's. Now we're gonna drive the seals. This is my new seal driver.
That's a lot nicer than the old one.
Oh my goodness. So I gotta show you this, right? Here, come over here so I don't drop it. So this is Motion Pro Ringer fork seal driver. And so it just comes apart like that. I've had multiple fork seal drivers and then I saw this and I was like, so look at that. It just can't come apart and it's gonna be easier on my hand. I'm excited. Here we go. First test, I'll tell you what I think. I hope it's good. I don't like what's happening there. We gotta pull this back apart. Let's see how this one goes. That doesn't want to go. We're pulling that apart, Blaze.
Okay.
Okay, so this is something that you might have. Look how tight that is. Okay, so here's what's happening. 100%. That other bushing that goes into here, now we're having a problem with. All right? So,
Oops.
so this is something that you're going to have to deal with. I'm so glad this is happening. Okay. You know how many people would have just drove that home? Mm-hmm. You know? Seriously. Check this out. My buddy Wet Rat made this for me. I was so sick of the vise. So he made me this and I bolted it onto the table here. So this is gonna be the first test of this. What do you think is gonna happen? Everything gonna work?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Like a charm.
So let's see what's going on here. So basically this bushing doesn't want to fit in there. So then, see when I was trying to drive it, everything was going kittywampus. Like that's what was happening in there. And just, I wasn't really banging on it that hard, right? But that's what's going on. Okay, so that's why, Blaze, we have these yellow on brand totes. And we need to find one that's gonna fit. Better, that's in the wrong one. So I think this is gonna be the one based on my experience. So here's the bushing that we had on here. And if I just take this and pinch it together with my fingers, you can see that I can rock it here on the tube. So if I would have checked that in the first place, I'd have probably found out that it was a little too big. So this one definitely does not rock on there. So now, Blaze, I want you to prep this, right? Lube and prep that.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna take this other one apart because I don't think we really need a lesson on how to take it apart, do we?
I don't think so.
Now I gotta take that bolt out. So did you think that there was this much that goes into this, Blaze?
No and yes. I knew it was complicated. I just kind of figured it was like our shocks where you can just kind of throw it together.
Yeah.
But definitely did not think it was this intricate with like, oh, you know, you gotta have torque spec. Certain parts need to fit exactly right.
Yep.
It's a lot more to think about than I thought.
Right? I bet you I can do this. Think I can, Blaze?
Oh yeah. There you go.
Guys, it looks like we got a mess, but we're professionals. Well, I am anyway. We're working on getting you professional, aren't we?
Learning slowly. That's how I like it.
See, this one isn't bad, Blaze.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a little bit, but it's not as bad as the other one.
It did kind of feel like maybe it was just like air pressure in there, but I could be wrong.
This definitely is better. Oh, 100%.
Okay.
I can put this on here and there's like no shake to it, no rock, and it's tight. And look at that one's boogered up too. It wasn't the new seal driver. New seal driver was probably good, huh?
I'm just gonna try.
So the only way we're gonna know is to, you didn't drive it in yet? No.
No.
Okay, yep. All right, let's just prep it and we'll get them both prepped and then we'll just drive them in. I know it's gonna work. So let's get this down. Get these out of the way, right? Do you want a little extra lube on there or you think it's good?
Yes.
Make sure it all goes down and to the bottom. Is that up? There you go. Okay, now I'm gonna put this in, put a little Loctite on there. All right, you got that little ring on there, right?
Yeah.
Steel ring,
Yep.
sharp edge going the right direction.
Yep.
Feel
A
that?
lot better.
And that's just sticky from not being lubed, but you can feel it moves nice. Mm-hmm. Now, put the snap ring in. So there, see that's engaged nice and proper there? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're just gonna finish this one out, Blaze. So we have pre-measured this 150 cc's of fluid. So what I like to do here is I just kind of hold back just a little bit like this. See that blaze? Mm-hmm. I know this seems super simple, right? But you just don't, and you just go slow. Okay, so now this is a 3-weight fluid in here. Most forks have 5, 10, 20 weight fluid. So this is just like a 3-weight shock oil. So I'm just pumping it in to make sure everything's lubed up. And so typically the oil would be working in here in the stock form, but the oil's job is to lubricate everything inside.
Gotcha.
So we just want to pump it a little bit. Now we're going to get it up in here. Now blaze, when you're clamping, you can deform the tube clamping on it. So you never want to clamp it up here by the threads where you're screwing it in. You want to be a couple inches down.
Okay.
And you never want to be clamping anywhere down here where the seal is going to run or work or do anything.
Right.
You always want it up here. And you don't have to like overdo it, but you can get a feel for it. And then you just take this. You got to put a little pressure down to get it started. Now, because I'm in the shop here, I have 2 tools, but I just go and that rotated a little bit, but it doesn't hurt the tube, see? Mm-hmm. We really should put some rubber in here for you guys. I have a feel for this. So, okay, now let's put our dust seal on right there. And
for the dust seal, the spring faces up, is that right?
Yep, and what I do when I put these on is I take the spring off. Just to make it go in a little easier, I just put a little bit of oil around the edge. On like a standard length touring motorcycle, you know, you're going to have the fork can or the soup can on here that protects it. Mm-hmm. But because this is +2, we're putting the dust seal on. Okay, so I'm going to try my new driver here. See how it works on this. This is a little more tricky. I want to try to get it. I don't know if I like that for that. Where's the old girl here? Oh, there it is. All right.
Magic.
That one is the one.
Perfect.
Okay. New rule. You got to keep the old girl for the dust seal. So then you take the spring, put it back down, just gently roll it over so you don't kink it. Boom shakalaka.
Nice.
There we go. This is how we got everything lined up, so we'll just keep working it that way. I can get out of your way.
There you go.
Yep. Oh, I gotta get you. You're missing something, aren't you?
I am. I'm missing that little metal thing. It's not the right name.
Genghis.
Genghis. Okay.
Genghis. Universal word for I don't remember what it's called. Plenty of lube on the seal?
No. Okay. There you go.
Okay. Now we want to put the cartridge in. There we go. There you go. Because you don't want the cap to fall off or anything.
Right.
You just buzz it in a little.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, now I'll just finish it off because we're going to get a torque spec on this.
Okay.
Good job, though. All right, now for your next trick, drive the seal. You should be good at this part. No, you can let the tube drop if you want, because that's a little, yep, all right, yep, there you go, yep. So if you look in there, you should see an edge when it's down far enough.
Oh, I see, okay.
So I think you gotta go a little further. Feels like you're there, doesn't it?
Yep, okay, I'm there.
Did you kind of hear how it sounded different?
Yeah.
You found bottom?
I'm trying to see if I can like see it visually, but I cannot. It's like, I don't know how to explain it.
I know what you mean.
Oops.
Yep, try to work it in as much as you can with your fingers, and then you just, yep, because you don't want to scratch anything, but it's the only thing that fits down in there. Good, good.
Looks good.
Okay, I'll hang on to this. 150 cc's of fluid, stat. All right, so yep, pump that thing. Does it still feel good? It looks like it feels good, right?
Yes.
I'm just judging by your motion. It feels like there's no bushing, excessive bushing tension anywhere going on there. So, perfect. Let's put her in Wet Rhett's new table clamp vise Genghis.
It's kind of like right about here, right?
Yeah, down a little more if you can.
Right here?
Little more, little more. There you go. So you're gonna wanna crank that thing pretty tight. I'm guessing the tight as you can get it, and then I'll feel it. Yep, that's good. Yep, that's good. There you go. There's old Trusty. And see, you want to kind of, I'm going to kind of square that up there, see? Mm-hmm. So you can get Trusty on it. Get him on there. See how he goes over there? Oh, look at that. That one goes in a little harder, so.
Ah, I see what you mean with the grip.
Yep, I think you're good. You're good. Oh, that's a good looking set of forks right there. All right, so that is what goes into preparing a level 3 front end. So we go through a process of cleaning everything, making sure everything is checked over quality-wise. You can see we fit them when we put them together. We take a lot of time and care into making sure that that is all proper. And then now we have to change the brake mounts on them. But for the purpose of keeping moving, we're just gonna keep building suspension. So there you go, there you have it. That's what goes into it. So we're cranking through all these Black Friday front end orders, trying to get everything built. We have all this stuff here. It's just a matter of processing it and getting it through. You all know that we ship these in those special Pelican cases. And I want to remind you guys that as soon as you get that case, you need to remove your forks and return the case, because I don't even know how many we have out in circulation and they're not coming back. So we had to order more. So that's part of the process too, is that these are delivered, they're protected very well in the nice case. And if you have a case, get it back to us. We're getting these in cases and getting them out. So if you like what you saw, hit the like button, subscribe, so you can stay tuned for the Tuesday and Thursday episodes every week. Yep. And we'll get back on the bike builds, but with everything going on, we just wanted to kind of cover this today. So until next time, keep Nowaskey.